Maybe.
You're making a Portal reference. Is that what you're doing right now?
What's wrong with that?
Is that a thing that you are engaged in currently?
I'm sorry. I just like to think with portals.
You like to think with portals?
Yeah, thinking with portals is good.
Was that part of your portal thing?
No, that was just me checking the blast resistance of this basalt with the creeper.
Somehow I doubt that that was intentional.
No, it went very well. The tests show that
Dirt is not resistant.
basalt is quite quite what? Oh no, I'm gonna die again. Oh, I killed it.
Don't die, Nathan.
There's so many mobs down here now. Why do they all spawn instantly like this?
Ugh.
Where do all these mobs come from? I'm getting the heck out of here. Jeez. There's like 7 skeletons, like 8 zombies, and like a bajillion creepers and spiders down.
Well, you need to be careful.
No, they're all just right there.
You gotta be careful, Nathan.
Why
You
did
gotta
so many
be
spawn?
You gotta be careful.
All right, where's this ravine you're saying about?
You go to the house,
Yeah.
and you face the farm, and you turn right. So just keep going the way you're going right now. Just keep going.
Oh.
Keep going that way.
All right.
Yep, just keep going that way, and you'll fall in it.
If I fall in the ravine.
If you keep going that way, you'll fall in it eventually.
Fall in the ravine, I'm going too far.
It's not very far away. You're there.
We got gourds. Oh, right here. Is there a way down in there?
You need to build the way.
I thought, but you said you went down there.
I didn't go down there. I saw it, and I said, "Hey, this is a ravine that we should mine this ravine."
All right.
And then I told you about it.
I'm going down.
Of course, I found it the very first episode.
Going down in the mine. Down into the ravine.
Who knows what you'll find?
I know. I'll find Hansel and Gretel. I don't know.
Hansel and Gretel witch hunters?
Did you say Grenel?
Well, I don't think I did.
You sounded like you said Grenel.
I'll have to watch the video back and see
Hansel
what I
and
said.
Grenel.
But that's not what I think I said.
What is Vidali Cave Crystal? Water breathing.
It's another cave crystal that gives you a buff, Nathan.
It gives you water breathing.
I'm not high enough. I need to get higher, Nathan.
Robert, drugs are bad for you.
I'm not high enough.
You shouldn't do drugs.
But I need to be higher. So I can place these stairs.
Wow.
I need wings,
No.
Nathan. Do you think that Red Bull would give me the wings that I need?
The puns are so bad.
I don't think it would, because I think Red Bull is awful.
I like Red Bull. In moderation.
Everything in moderation, Nathan.
I found some more of this opal. I like it. It looks cool.
You should always have happiness in moderation. Too much
Wait.
is a bad thing.
Happiness in moderation?
Yes.
That
Everything
doesn't-
in moderation. They say you should have everything in moderation, and that too much of a good thing is a bad thing. So I guess you
don't think
you
they meant happiness.
Nah, I think you can overdose on happiness.
Can you get high in life, Robert?
Look at Kenny. He's getting so high on life. He's getting real high on life. He's getting really high. Dude,
Dude,
what kind
Kenny's
of,
getting wasted on life.
dude, what kind of flowers are these? I love it. What kind of flowers are these?
Yeah, Kenny got wasted on life.
Oh man, I love it.
In the bottom of the ravine, I've built a staircase down.
South Park is
It's,
so good.
It doubles back on itself a bit, but it's still fine. A Galazio cave crystal. This gives me speed. Whee! Speed!
Oh, Nathan, you gotta watch out for that cocaine. We don't have mine chem. You can't be making up. You can't be.
There's a beehive up
You
there.
can't go all Walter White on us, Nathan.
Oh, there's a cave.
No, that was meth, not cocaine.
Okay, I'm going down into this cave system.
You better not explode, creeper, because I'm
wait.
nowhere near you.
For some reason, I have no torches. So it's like, yeah, I'm down in this ravine, surrounded by light, and I'm gonna go into the first cave I find.
You're surrounded by light, Nathan.
Yeah. Only for a few more seconds.
Nathan, do you believe in fairies?
I believe in fairies and unicorns just as much as I believe That a pig is gonna fly out of my rear end.
Ah. Well, what a coincidence, 'cause that's today.
And there's the Bruce Almighty reference. Touche. Well played.
I haven't watched the movie recently, but I watched that review of it.
More nickel.
A friend of mine linked me to this.
This gneiss in large quantities down here makes it look really cave look really creepy, like it's made out of flesh or something.
What?
From,
Why
from,
does gneiss?
From Dead
How does
from
a
Dead
gneiss?
Space.
How does gneiss look like flesh?
From Dead Space.
How does gneiss?
It's like all the pink and it's like wavy. It reminds me of that stuff from Dead Space, like the flesh was covering everything.
Nathan, you remember gunmetal?
It was very bad for me.
You remember gunmetal?
Yeah.
And you remember the
Climb to the top of that tower and always shoot the guy.
and you remember the Keller
Oh Lord.
and the weird walls,
Yeah.
and it was really creepy, like the grayish sort of like mechanized flesh that was growing everywhere.
Yeah.
I still don't really understand the storyline of that game, but I guess Keller was
the storyline was that the
Keller is a virus.
Yeah, the storyline is that company, that big like company.
Taka.
Yeah, they created their Keller in their biolab, but then it
Escaped.
It escaped.
Were they trying to use it as a weapon against Argus?
I think they were, and then it escaped, and everybody died.
Ah! I fell through.
It started spreading to like the military systems.
Everybody freaking died, yeah.
And then
It's too bad we couldn't finish that game because of that bug.
Bug.
The bug that made it so that you couldn't go to the last level with with any weapons.
Really?
Well, yeah, because you would finish the level just before it, and then the game would crash every time without fail. So you couldn't get to the last level. So the only way to get there is with console commands, but there was no console command to give you weapons. So you could go there, but only with your machine gun and a tiny amount of ammo.
Couldn't you put yourself in God mode and kill the Keller?
There was no way to get infinite ammo that we knew of back then.
Call, Robert, if you're in a sticky situation, all you have to do is call Keller and Keller. Law offices of Keller and Keller.
Wow. Wow.
Do you think anyone is actually going to remember these, actually going to know these references?
What, this game? The game?
No, just any of the references we've made.
That's the thing, Nathan. You don't have to make references that people get. You just have to make references.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, if you were PC gaming in the '90s, I'm sure that you heard of gunmetal. I'm not sure actually. I don't know how popular it was, but it was everywhere. Remember that store we went to, and there were like 1 million copies of it.
It was a fun game. I liked it. I still cannot find any redstone.
We had a lot of fun with the multiplayer. Hot seat. Does anybody remember multiplayer split screen hot seat sharing the keyboard?
Yeah, they do.
Oh man, those were the days.
That was the pinnacle, man.
That was the golden age of gaming, of PC gaming.
Right
that was it. Oh man, so good.
You had a multiplayer game and a big enough monitor. Yeah, you were the king of the neighborhood.
So, what the heck are you talking about?
I don't know.
You just added that.
I have uranium.
Who's uranium? Who's uranium?
Do you want me to get this indium from Reactorcraft?
Indium, yes. Indium is very.
Whoa.
Yes, get indium.
Just lagged and a bunch of blocks reappeared that I had already mined.
You need to get indium because indium. The way that you use cadmium and junk is that you have to mix cadmium with indium.
Yeah, but the problem is the indium keeps getting wiped out by the white manium.
What? Wow! Wow! It took me a second for that. Did you really just make a colonialism reference?
Yes, it was good. I'm having so much fun right now.
that was actually pretty good. I'll give it to you. That's pretty.
There is like there's no redstone. All this other ore generation is like wiping out the redstone. There's cadmium and indium, but there's no.
That's not
redstone.
a thing, Nathan. That is not a thing that occurs.
I ran through another iron pick looking for it.
The spawning of additional mod blocks does not reduce the spawning of redstone.
Then how come I haven't found any?
Because you're not looking hard enough. What level are you on now? You're on 12.
Like 13.
Yeah, you should be within range of it.
No, I've dug these huge caverns down here, and there's nothing. Not a single sparkly... I only need 1 block, because I only need 2 more dust to make the smelter.
Just keep looking.
I gotta come back up and get a new pickaxe.
Are you addicted to redstone?
No, but you need a lot of it in Mechanism.
Do you snort it like Coke?
Alright. Well, I have water breathing, so that should keep me alive in the rain.
Are you snorting the redstone, Nathan?
No.
Because I think that would be bad for your health.
I put it in ice cream trays and freeze it with water and make little suppositories.
Nathan,
What?
why are you referencing Jake and Amir?
Because I love Jake and Amir so much.
Wait, what am I doing?
I'm gonna die to the skeleton right now.
Don't do that.
Like 30 blocks away from the front door to the house. I'm just gonna die.
You shouldn't do that. That would be a bad thing.
I'm still being shot. Where are you?
On the house.
Avoiding the destruction.
That is where you will find me.
Alright, so all this stuff is in the ore chest.
Working on the house.
I'm gonna take all the cobblestone out and put it in a different chest.
Working on the house.
Oops, I just placed some cobblestone on the floor.
I need some wood. Working on the house.
There's a wooden pickaxe in here I can use.
So Nathan, do you remember Clarissa Explains It All?
Oh. That was a weird one.
You remember that?
Yeah,
I was
dude.
just looking at a list. It was a list of celebrities that apparently you'd be surprised what they look like now, but I was not, because the girl who played Clarissa is actually really pretty.
Really?
She's not a girl anymore, she's a woman. She's really pretty.
Well, I didn't really think she was a girl anymore, Robert. That's apparently what you thought.
I always correct myself, even though
You're like-
there's no correction needed.
You're like, wow, she's not a girl anymore. She's a woman.
No. And, oh yeah, the girl who played, I should just say woman right from the bat, but the one who played, remember The Secret Life of Alex Mack?
No.
That was about the girl who got...
Wait, is that the one that could turn into the puddle of goo?
Yeah, she got exposed to this weird chemical that let her turn into a puddle of, like, metallic goo.
Oh, yeah. That's an old reference.
Yeah.
It's back in the day, man.
These stupid zombies need to quit getting into my house through the unfinished windows.
Then why did you build them so low down?
But they're windows.
But it's your fault.
I know. I never said it wasn't.
You in the house or on top of the house? So you can just block up that staircase.
I need to get some glass.
Do you need glass?
I need glass panes.
I'm not going outside. They're in the chest. Well, not panes, but you know what I'm talking about.
I should only require 1 batch.
Sure.
I didn't
I
put.
can't rest because there's monsters nearby.
I didn't really put in that many windows.
Oh.
Nathan, you're bad. That's a bad thing.
Oh.
That was a very bad thing.
Oh.
Run, Nathan.
Oh.
You.
No, creeper, don't kill me. Oh.
The spider and the skeleton are fighting each other. Get in the house.
Oh. Okay.
Where are you?
Whew.
That was almost really bad. You got an arrow sticking right in your back.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Right.
You've been shot in the back, Nathan.
That's not a problem.
So I watched the video. Did you watch that video from Ranger Up talking about the things that military movies do that you'd never do in the military?
Yeah, I did.
Knife fights. I like the one about knife fights.
Yeah, you don't get into
Don't get into a knife fight.
Yeah, don't get into a knife fight. If you do get into a knife fight,
Knife fights suck. Nathan. Nathan. Don't tell me we're having Skype problems again. Nathan!